Hey, this is Zan at the Pour Over.
And this is Joe at the Pour Over.
While you celebrate Uncle Sam's 249th birthday today, we're bringing you a mid-year recap and a reminder that the stories we fret over in the moment often become old news as God's world spins on. Fix your eyes on His eternal kingdom. It changes everything.
Here's your quote of the day. All that is not eternal is eternally out of date. C.S. Lewis. Let's get into the month-by-month recap.
In January, Louisiana mourned the deaths of 14 people after a man drove through a crowd on New Year's Day. The country honored President Jimmy Carter with a state funeral, and fires in Los Angeles forced 180,000 evacuations. Then, Israel and Hamas reached a phased ceasefire deal. TikTok was banned and went dark for about 14 hours. President Trump was re-inaugurated and signed a flurry of executive orders that set the pace for his 2.0 administration. And DeepSeek, a Chinese AI company, briefly caused U.S. tech stocks to crash out of fear they'd lose the AI race.
In February, President Trump rolled out tariffs on Mexico, Canada, and China. Doge chief Elon Musk pushed to delete USAID, a judge temporarily blocked it, and federal employees got "What did you do last week?" emails as the administration offered 6 months' pay to quit. Then, the Eagles dominated the Chiefs in the Super Bowl while Kendrick Lamar performed the halftime show. A Delta flight lost a wing and landed upside down. Amazingly, no one died. Microsoft unveiled a quantum computer and allegedly a new state of matter. And Hollywood lost Gene Hackman and his wife.
In March, a Trump-Zelensky Oval Office meeting got heated. Ukraine accepted a ceasefire proposal, but Russia dragged its feet. Federal layoffs continued. Kilmar Abrego Garcia was, quote, mistakenly deported to El Salvador, and President Trump invoked the 1798 Alien Enemies Act. Then, Heathrow Airport shut down from global power outages. An earthquake in Myanmar, formerly Burma, killed over 1,600 people, and Trump officials accidentally included the Atlantic's editor in a group chat about Houthi strike plans in a scandal dubbed Signalgate.
Hey, it's Ellie from the Pour Over, and I'm officially in my breezy summer era, swapping out my cold weather wardrobe for linen everything. And with Quince, the transition's been effortless. Their linen is 100% European flax, which sounds fancy, and is, but their summer staples come without the fancy price tag. I grabbed a couple pairs of linen pants and some overalls, and have zero budget regret. Whether I'm heading to church, packing for vacation, or just trying not to sweat through another Tuesday, Quince is my new breezy BFF. Stick to the staples that last. With elevated essentials from Quince, go to quince.com/TPO for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. That's QUINCE.com/TPO to get free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/TPO.
In April, President Trump's Liberation Day tariffs brought a 10% baseline levy on imports from nearly all countries. The stock market reacted accordingly. Tariff tensions escalated between the U.S. and China, and TikTok got another extension on its sell or farewell deadline. Then, Rory McIlroy donned the green jacket at the Masters. March Madness delivered rare top-seed Final Four action. Florida won the men's, and UConn took the dub for women's. Harvard and the White House started feuding over anti-Semitism and funding, and millions mourned Pope Francis.
In May, Israel approved plans to, quote, indefinitely control Gaza. Newark Airport's air traffic controllers took trauma leave after several equipment failures causing weeks of delays. Pope Leo XIV, the first American pope, was elected. Sean Diddy Combs' trial began. The U.S. and China agreed to a 90-day trade truce, and the Trump administration accepted a luxury jet from Qatar, planning to add it to the Air Force One fleet. Then, 10 inmates escaped New Orleans jail. A Mexican Navy ship hit the Brooklyn Bridge. The White House cut Harvard's government funding and foreign student visas, and former President Biden announced he has cancer.
And in June, LA erupted in ICE protests and riots, leading President Trump to take the reins of California's National Guard. Trump and Elon Musk's friendship hit a rough patch over the big, beautiful bill. College athletes won the right to be paid, and Kilmar Abrego Garcia returned from El Salvador to face U.S. charges. An India air crash killed over 260 people. Israel struck Iran, then the U.S. followed suit. Stocks hit a record high, and a Minnesota lawmaker was assassinated, provoking the state's largest manhunt.
There will come a day when the geopolitical chess moves, market ups and downs, and political feuds of 2025 will be distant memories. But quiet moments of faithfulness, whispered prayers, extended forgiveness, and shared gospel conversations will have proven to hold eternal weight. Colossians 3 says, "Set your minds on things above, not on earthly things. For you died, and your life is hidden with Christ in God. When Christ, who is your life, appears, then you will also appear with him in glory."
That's all we have for today. Thanks so much for listening, TPO fam. If you're listening on the Apple Podcasts app, give us a 5-star rating and drop a review. If you're listening on Spotify, give us a follow and hit the notification bell to never miss a new episode. We're grateful for your support and hope you have a great long weekend. See you on Monday.
Today's episode is sponsored by the Compelled Podcast. What would you do if you came face to face with a murderer sent to kill you for being a Christian? For Virginia Prodan, that question isn't hypothetical. Virginia was a small, petite attorney defending Christians in court in communist Romania, and she was really good. So good, in fact, she caught the attention of the communist regime. One day, a tall, muscular man walked into her office, closed the door, and pulled out a gun. He barked, "Shut up, sit down, I'm here to kill you." Virginia was face to face with a trained assassin. What happened next would surprise both of them. Listen to Virginia's entire story on the Compelled Podcast. Virginia is on episode 31, which is titled "He Came to Kill Me." Listen on your podcast app or at compelledpodcast.com. That's COMPELLED podcast.com.